Good morning, and I realized that I said I was not going to show you my laundry, but you know what? I am in a hurry. I just walked 3 miles, a little over 3 miles. I just got home. I'm literally just waiting for me to stop sweating so I can take a shower because, well, somebody likes to take showers with water that is quite good for soup. And so if I'm already sweating, it just gets ugly. So while I'm waiting to stop sweating, and by the way, it was 48 degrees, so for me to be sweating, I'm both fat and I was booking it, which is really scary because I walked more than I did yesterday, and yet I did it in 10 minutes less. Okay. Anyhow, the reason why I'm here, the reason why I'm making this video, and the reason why the sound might be a little off is because I'm moving away from the computer. I'm testing something. Is because I watched a video yesterday by Brian Johnson. If you don't know who Brian Johnson is, he's one of many people who are usually studying how YouTube works so they can do a better job, and then they go ahead and whatever they learn, they share it with you. And he has a lot of followers and a Facebook group that I belong to, and there's a lot of things going on with Brian Johnson. But more importantly, a while back, he kind of sort of took a hiatus, for lack of a better word, and he's come back and he is posting content again. And I'm really happy because, for one thing, Brian is 1 year older than me. So you know how I feel about people my age. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because apparently Roberto Blake also made a video about this. And I don't remember the name of the video, but I'm going to post the title here. It was something to the effect, are you too old for YouTube? Or am I too old for you? I can't remember what it was. Bottom line is, if you've seen any video by any creator from any other community that talks about this topic, please leave me the link below so that I can go and watch it, or let me know who it is. Because this is a really important topic for us, because it just doesn't apply to YouTube, does it? I'm 57 years old. I'm sure you know that by now because I've said it a million times. I'm Generation X. In fact, I'm on the high end of Generation X. I believe it was 2 years before I was born that Generation X started, so that will tell you how old I am, even though I already told you. But you know what I'm trying to say. Bottom line is this. When I came back to start making content as many days as possible, the idea was for me to have as much fun as possible. There is a side of me that wants to do this scientifically and do all the right things so I can get an audience. And there's a side of me that doesn't give a crap. I just want to post every day what's going through my head, but take it out of my head and put it on a video so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day, and then go about my day, work, do my house chores and whatever. And when I saw Brian's video about whether or not you're too old and how you should approach it and whatnot, and how to get better, and is the sound great, is the quality great, whatever. The quality of my videos is not the best because I'm filming from my computer. I'm aware. I'm still playing and learning with microphones and things, so that's going to take a little bit also. But here's the thing. This time around, I'm having as much fun as I did when I started originally. And even though I'm doing completely, well, it's not completely different because sometimes I do go back to what I used to do. But for me, this time it's different. I am doing content on things that I actually care about. And if you care about them too, then you know what? It's awesome, because then demand meets supply. Let's put it that way. I'm also a marketing major. I studied marketing. I graduated from college with a degree in marketing. And to be honest with you, the marketing doesn't go too far away from the happiness. And so that's why I tell you that sometimes my brain goes into, no, this has to be done in a particular way because I want this many. So I don't care. I mean, I do care. I would like to get to a point where I can actually support my family with my channel and only my channel. not me working another job so that I can pay the bills and buy the stuff so I can make the channel work. And people think, well, that requires a lot of people. No, it doesn't. It requires for me to tweak certain things and get a certain level, but I don't have to have 100,000 subscribers to be able to support my family. See where I'm going with this? The bottom line is this. The reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because maybe you back home don't want to be a content creator, but you have a dream of doing something, or you had a dream of doing something when you were young, and now you're realizing the clock is ticking and I never did it. And what I'm saying is that so long as you don't put your life at risk, and maybe you want to put your life at risk, but I'm telling you not to put it at risk, okay? Go ahead and do it. I have friends that started learning to play the piano in their 40s. Clearly, because I'm 50. You know what I'm trying to say. I have other friends that have started, they picked up a hobby of a particular sport that they always wanted to practice, and they never did, and they're doing it now. I have other people that like to draw or paint, and they're doing it now, and that includes me. And the other one also includes me. There's people that want to learn how to sew, and they're learning to sew now, and they actually design stuff, and their goal is to be able to take what they learn sewing so that they can apply it to their designs. All of those things are in my head right now. Not all of, well, technically all of them I want to do, but that's not the point. The point is, when you're my age, you realize, and I know I've said this before, you're never going to be as young as you are right now. And the clock is ticking. And if that is what makes you happy, and you can find a way of doing what makes you happy and making a living out of it, I don't see why you shouldn't do it. I'm just sitting here telling you on a commentary video, do whatever makes you happy, because nobody cares. And remember yesterday I mentioned that, there are wars everywhere and people suffering and all that other stuff. When was the last time somebody cared about your suffering? And they stopped the planet because you were suffering. Am I telling you to be selfish? Absolutely. If you have money and you can donate to the causes that can help the people to see if we can end this, do it. But if you don't have the money, you don't have the support, you don't have the fanhood to mobilize people to do something, then you know what you need to do? You need to concentrate on you and what makes you happy. Because maybe, just maybe, you can make enough money so that you can support the causes that will make this better. It's really that simple. Anyway, I can't wait to see what you have to say. This is going to be a short one because I need to shower and I need to see why this stuff is not dry yet. And yeah, it's been an interesting morning already. 3 miles. Who knew? See, I put the goal for this month was 3 miles. It's the 14th. Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day all wrapped into one. If you don't get the irony in that and the joke on that, I can't help you. But bottom line is, technically, I'm in the middle of the month, and I already did the goal for the month. And this is the second goal because the original goal was 2 miles a day. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. The actual walk that I used to do was about 4 and a little over 4. It was a little over 4 miles. So I guess the goal is to do the walk all the way to where I used to walk. Anyway, I'm trying to make it as short as possible. And I just want to see, don't forget, if you have seen a video by any content creator, preferably not from the content creation community or from the commentary community, on doing whatever when you're older. It can be old, fat, disabled, LGBTQ community, anything that shows you somebody that is not the stereotype of what a content creator should be. 20s and or 30s, white, pretty. You know what I mean? If it's ugly, fat, old, especially old, send them my way. Thank you so much for watching and have an absolutely wonderful day.